Ladies and gentlemen, it is the 100th episode. We are in triple digits. I am back in America after a 72-hour road trip from New York City with my guest today. Sitting on my right is a man from Chicago. He's looking slender right now. He's got an incredible facial hair game. He's the reason I joined Barstool Sports. Some call him Middleman Dan. Some people call him the co-host of the #1 sports podcast on earth. To many, he is just known as Barstool Big Cat. What's up, bro?
Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys having us on. Thanks to our friends at Zions for getting us out here. You can go buy Zions, buyzions.com, put in the promo code PMT, 20% off.
So
we sold our own ads for this show, by the way, so we have a couple that we're going to be throwing in there.
It's okay. Completely edit that out for sure. Zions, though, they're on board with everybody in Barstool except for this show. Mm-hmm. Everybody. And I
You have enough energy.
Yeah, but I shotgun one of those in front of their fucking VP.
No, I know. They looked at you and they were like, no, that guy doesn't need more energy.
Even Page Views has a Zions sponsorship.
Yeah.
Can you introduce PFT?
And on my left.
This is kind of awkward. We're all just sitting here.
It's not that awkward. So on the left, a guy who is attractive.
Classic PFT on the left.
Classic. Staying over on the left side from DC is a Capitals fan. They lose often. They lose hard, and their fans take devastating, heartbreaking situations on a yearly basis. Every year is their year until the Pittsburgh Penguins show up and run them the fuck out of a town, out of a new coach, out of everything. That does not mean this guy isn't anything other than brilliant, though. He can play music, he writes songs, and he's the other half of the #1 sports podcast on earth, which is, pardon my take, ladies and gentlemen, no first name, last name needed. Just one simple phrase. PFT commenter.
Thanks, Pat. Congratulations on that Super Bowl win, by the way. That was a big one for you your rookie year, so I just wanted to reciprocate for all the well wishes.
Listen, fuck Drew Brees and his goddamn kid. Did you see how happy they were up on that goddamn stage?
Yeah, the big headphones.
Yeah, Drew Brees'
So
kid
cute.
up there. This is
Confetti
awesome.
everywhere.
Awesome. Yeah. He wasn't thinking about the other team at that moment, was he? Very selfish of Drew Brees.
He was giving his child hearing damage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was too loud up there.
Yeah, and a bad
Overstimulated.
example too. A bad example to his kid of how you shouldn't be that happy when you win the Super Bowl.
No,
Drew.
that kid's going to think that like confetti rains down every Sunday.
Yeah, a lot of people lost that Super Bowl, Drew. You ever think about those people? Yeah, dick.
Selfish.
100th episode. We're gonna have a fucking great one today. I don't know if Zions is a real sponsor or not, but I do know that.
No, I want to talk about Zions real quick. Zions is a delicious energy drink. It's actually Zions.com and a promo code PMT.
What are you
You're
drinking,
going to get
PFT?
20% off. This is a 0-calorie, 0-sugar blue pomegranate.
Same with me. Wow, twinsies.
Pomegranate. It's an
Wait,
aphrodisiac.
hey, everyone just be quiet.
Taste up on your Zions.
So I wonder, like, if they have any other flavors that taste good. Probably not.
Oh, they actually have a ton of different
No,
flavors.
probably
0
not.
calories.
Nope, they probably have no good tasting flavors. But I do know one particular thing, that all they do is send incredible flavors. They are the new sponsor of the $20 Chef at Sean Latham, and it is the best thing I've ever heard of. Everyone's done all of the standard gift items. Zions' standard basic-ass gift. Basic gift. T-shirt, maybe a garbage bag full of fucking merch that you just leave laying around an office you just showed up at. Just basic gifts. Clothes, cologne, a nice bottle of liquor. Done, done, done. We've got something different and much better than any of those holidays this holiday season. Fuego Box has put together a bunch of hot sauce gift holiday boxes at all price points, and for this promo with us, they're giving you $10 off a limited edition Barstool koozie. Nobody likes it.
Wow. Oh. Yes. Love it.
Big fan of that.
$10 off a koozie.
How much are the koozies? 11?
Have you guys not heard what I just said?
Hot sauce
Oh, yeah,
and a koozie
koozies.
keeps your beer cold.
They're giving
Get
you
involved.
$10 off plus a limited edition Barstool koozie.
Okay.
Hot and cold.
That's a hell of a deal.
$10 off plus a koozie.
Fuego Box.
Wow.
Get involved.
Wow.
Sign petitions.
Yeah. Call your governors, call your senators, get involved, get Greg Schiano fired, and then order
Fuego Box. Get involved. Get on board. It's what you need. Don't forget, everyone's favorite gifts are the ones they buy for themselves. So all you have to do is go to fuegobox.com/barstool, and you'll see all of the gift options to choose from. The discount code and free koozie edition will automatically be applied. Don't even think about thinking about it.
Wait.
We will fucking make it happen for you.
Wait, hold on. I'm not thinking about it. I was not thinking about it right there.
But you should think about it again, though.
You said don't even think about thinking about it.
No, you should think about not even thinking about it.
Yeah, that's much.
Yeah, I'm
different.
doing
That's
right
kind
there
of
right
a
now.
Zen thing, right?
I think you should think about it.
We just found
for-
Nirvana.
Just meditate on it for a while. I got it.
That's Fuego Box.
That's what I do for Michael Sam. I think about not think about it.
Yikes.
It works.
No, it's true. You're thinking about it right now.
Wow, stop thinking about Michael Sam.
You guys need to get focused on craft and small batch hot sauces.
Huh? How about that? Out
That's
of the
what you guys need
clouds.
to do.
Out of the clouds.
You guys need to join the best artisanal hot sauces you've ever heard of in your life.
I think you said
Talking
that.
about a hot sauce in a month club. Focus.
Artisanal.
Can I ask?
Is this show like just one long?
Well, I was
ad
going to
read?
ask a question. You guys should do that one time. You should just do a show where
That's
you just
what-
never ever get out of the ad read.
Excuse me. We haven't even started. I haven't even hit the music yet.
We haven't
This
started
show.
the ad read.
This isn't just ad reads. This is our
pre-ad
live.
read. Yeah.
This is our
a
live.
pre-show.
Yeah,
That
we're
reminds
warming
me of
up.
like you're watching a Law and Order and it's over. It's like 50 minutes in and the credits are still going.
Yeah. You guys should do that as a prank.
That's every
Another
show.
free idea.
That's what you do, though. Big brain, big rig, big cat, making big sense whenever he says that he cannot wait to go to fuegobox.com/barstool. FUEGO box.com/barstool. Hot sauce and cold beer. Sounds like the perfect holiday season. Thank you, Fuego Box. Fuegobox.com/barstool. Get $10 off a hot sauce gift package. Just an incredible box of greatness. And you get a limited edition Barstool koozie. With that being said, the 100th episode is balls deep already. And we
Can
haven't
we hit the music?
not yet.
Okay.
Hit the music. Wait. Hit the music. Did you see what happened there?
Classic.
Coming in hot.
Classic 100 episode fucking move.
Yeah, that is.
100 shows celebrate.
That was the. Is it in yet?
The moment you've all been waiting for. He was a high school All-American,
This is what it's
a
supposed to
college All-American. He was All-Pro in the NFL, but the thing that he's most proud of is during his show in Muncie, Indiana, he made a woman in the crowd laugh so hard she shit her pants. Ladies and gentlemen, Pat McAfee!
Thanks for listening to the show, Big Cat. I think that's the first time he's heard that.
That was the first time.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate all that support. A lot of people don't know this. Joining us, it's the entire room. We're having a awesome little 100 show celebration. Nobody thought we'd get here. Everybody assumed I would quit much earlier than this and lose interest, but I very much enjoyed it. We found a rhythm. The Pardon My Take guys are here, the #1 sports podcast on earth. Heartland Radio is here, at Tactical Diggs, at Todd McComas, at Sean Latham, always in, at Nick Moraldo, Ty Schmidt, and Foxy's back there. Big guy, have you ever met a guy with the nickname Foxy before? I'm excited to hear this.
It's like John Fox. I hope he gets fired. Should we go right into that? By the way, you went right at PFT, the Caps thing, because I was going to actually ask all you guys, Pittsburgh Penguins fans, and I'm a Blackhawks fan, who do we think is going to win the Stanley Cup this year?
Already?
Hawks or Pens?
I don't
Because that's
start.
basically the only two choices, right, PFT?
Yeah.
I don't start watching.
Yes, that's correct.
So Nick here is like a diehard. Like he has Snipe Sully every Thursday. You can check it out. They review everything in the NHL with a guy named Booze in our office. Hockey.
Good plug.
Thank you. I got you, cuz. But like hockey for me, and I'm a fan of hockey. I like the Penguins winning.
This is a nice preface, yeah.
Yeah,
I say the same thing. Like, I'm a fan of
hockey, but I don't watch until later, right?
Yeah,
like, there's so much that can happen. It's like baseball. It's
Yeah.
too fucking long.
If you're watching hockey before February, there's some issues.
Yeah, it's hockey.
Yeah.
Hockey and basketball are very much like a Christmas. Once Christmas hits, once bowl season's over, it's like, all right, now
Here
it's
we
hockey
go.
and basketball season.
Let's dial the fuck in.
Yep.
Who's gonna win though, Nick? True story. Who's gonna win? though?
St. Louis. Big guy.
no,
Yeah.
he's
St.
never
Louis.
won a World
No, I know
Stanley
that.
Cup.
Probably Tampa.
World Cup.
Tampa
That's-
looks
that's-
really
We're
good.
not winning the fucking World Cup either, Big Cat. Thanks for bringing
we're
that
not.
up.
We're not. When the
Jesus,
Hawks,
how do we not make the fucking World Cup?
That was talking soccer. When the Hawks went down to Tampa Bay for the 2015 Stanley Cup, I was there. Hank was with me, and Tampa, in a moment of pure genius, they dyed the ocean blue. They had like a bunch of people out
course.
there,
Such
and
a
they're
good
like,
move.
"Look at it," and I was like, "Do you guys realize it's already blue?" Like, no, it's a lighter shade of blue. And And that's when I knew
It's
the Hawks were
literally
going to win the cup.
too clean there.
Yeah.
Stadiums, whenever they spray paint their grass green, that's such like an aggressive fucking.
Yes.
It's like, who cares? Ain't nobody care.
FedEx Field. That's actually maybe number 9 or 10 on the worst things about FedEx Field.
You a big Redskins fan, right?
I hate Dan Snyder. I can't give him any more of my money. I've given him so much of it already.
What is the big thing that he's done recently that you hate him the most for? Like, I feel like he shows up every other week with something hateable.
Yes. Well, how about being Jerry Jones's lapdog?
Oh, yikes.
That's pretty bad.
Right into it.
That's pretty bad. Like if you're the owner of the R words and you're like teaming up as your tag team partner with the Cowboys owner, that's fucked up.
Who will stab you in the back the minute he has a chance to.
100%.
Yeah, but he makes a lot of fucking money. He does not care about anybody else. Jerry Jones very much cares about the Cowboys.
If you've ever been to a game at FedEx Field, but like a third of the seats are behind concrete pillars where you can't see the field.
So that's like the Cowboys though too, right? Because they sold the Super Bowl tickets to, and there was like 10,000 Steeler fans that couldn't even see the game. They bought like $5,000 seats.
Yeah.
It's
You
Cowboys.
can like go stand there. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, he couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
so
no,
Snyder and
Steelers
Jerry.
fans, it doesn't matter. They would have bought them anyways.
Yeah, and they did. But then afterwards, they attempted to get their money back in a pretty high fashion.
They
did it work?
sued the league, right?
Yeah, it did work. Yeah, because
Good for them.
You know, everybody's suing Jerry Jones right now. It feels like.
I just filed a lawsuit against him too,
Did you for what?
What do you do?
just for random stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little basket of stuff I put in there.
A Fuego box?
Yeah, a box of Fuego ideas.
Took all your unopened bills and just like packaged them up and sent them to Jerry Jones.
It's like, yo, this is
Here
your
you go,
fault.
man. Yeah, this is
your
all on you,
fault.
bro. I
Your
haven't paid
fault.
rent in 3 months.
You know, Papa John and Jerry were very tight, and I obviously believe that the Papa John bailout was 100% in a decision with Jerry, thinking it was going to do a lot more, and it really backfired for all parties there. It's an interesting dilemma.
My theory is that Papa John is actually an assassin that Jerry Jones has hired. It's like in Goodfellas, you know, like assassins come with smiles, right? They're your friends. He's a friend of Roger Goodell's. Like he could poison his pizza.
Wow.
It was great too because Papa John did not have the right temperature of like Twitter, and that people
We're
for
woke,
the most
bro.
part don't love Papa John, so he just opened himself to a roasting.
Well, and then they tried to save it with the middle finger to the Nazis, but fuck the Nazis, right?
Yeah.
They tried to
Hey.
be real cool.
Actually, not to brag, but we were part of my take was the first anti-Nazi podcast.
Let's give credits,
on the
please.
record.
Please.
On the record. On the record.
It's always,
the first one.
it's always a brave move to go anti-Nazi.
Are you guys? Wait, are you guys
have you said
anti-Nazi?
it?
Yeah, I'm
You
way
said it
in.
on a
Now you're saying
podcast. On a podcast.
On a podcast.
You
Yeah.
have said the Heartland podcast is officially anti-Nazi.
I think
you
we have-
said those words.
It's our slogan. It's
I
our
have
hashtag.
I don't think
yeah.
you guys have.
Yeah, it's the
Oh, yeah.
motto, Dan. This is America we're in, not New
I'm
York City.
calling it
dude.
out fake.
I said it on $20
Disavow.
chef.
Disavow.
I
our
went
album,
ham.
Our
Yeah.
album cover says Heartland Radio, presented by the Pat McAfee Show. We are against Nazis.
Nazis, yeah.
That's our
Look at the
Disavow.
artwork. Pull it up in podcast.
Listen, you drove a big rig, an RV, 47 hours from New York City into America out here.
Keep
We
adding.
hate
Keep
Nazis.
adding hours to that.
You publicly shame me into this fucking ride.
No, I'm happy to be in the Midwest. Midwest is the fucking best. It's like I immediately feel better the minute I get out of New York City.
You guys-
the office is great. The people are like I love Indianapolis. Indianapolis is an underrated city.
I agree completely. It's your next favorite city whenever you come here, by the way. You'll come here, you'll enjoy the hospitality. Now, granted, outside of our office, there's prostitutes and shit. So we definitely.
Wait, that
sounds
sounds
awful.
nice
Called a bonus.
hospitality.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a bonus.
I hate Indianapolis now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Drugs and
get us
hookers.
home.
Wow. Yeah, that's
I
what's
need
going
an
on. Mean
adult.
streets out here. But we're not in downtown. We're in a little bit of a shitty area. But you guys literally publicly shamed me into that ride. And it was one of the best rides I've ever been on in my life.
When was the last time you traveled anywhere not by plane?
That's a great question.
Private plane. You fucking diva.
No, I'm on a lower income now, so I don't private plane everywhere.
Charter jet.
Oh, everywhere. Oh, he only private planes on the weekends.
Yeah, only to my Hamptons.
That's a factual answer. What you just said, not you though. I don't go.
Weekdays he goes first class.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I've earned those miles.
You fly first class all the time?
Only if I get upgraded.
It's so nice. I've
It's
done it
so
like
much
maybe
better.
twice in my entire life.
It is so much better.
It's amazing.
It's not even. It's just a better travel experience in private aviation. And this sounds so snotty. Private aviation, whenever you do it, is the reason why you hope that you can maintain that lifestyle for the
Right.
rest of your life.
Do you have any idea what your demographic is?
People that are trying to get to private aviation.
Is this relatable to that?
We got dreamers out there,
Tell
bud.
you what.
Hey, Gary V gave me his shoes. Okay, so that means this type of motivation is from the bottom of my soul.
400 trillion to 1. That's the fucking odds of being a human. Go out there and fucking do something. Go fail. Fail again. You're going to win. What's the fucking problem?
Is this Shia LaBeouf?
yeah.
No,
that
that's
was
Gary
Gary
V.
V.
That's Gary V. Do you know Gary Vee?
I don't know Gary Vee. No.
Oh man,
Oh, he's a legend.
One of the most motivational.
He gave Pat his shoes.
He did. I was on his guest list for the new shoes. They're the 002s though. They're
You know
the
what's
business
actually,
side.
you know what's better than flying first class?
What's
Just
that?
taking a train.
Yeah.
I've become a
PFT's
big train guy recently. I'm told that might point to maybe I have autism.
Yeah,
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit. So PFT. So we went down to Philly and for the Bears Eagles game on Sunday, and we were leaving my place in Brooklyn. Everyone was meeting at my house. We were driving my car down, and it was 5 of us. And I have a mid-size SUV. It's one of those SUVs they sell you as an SUV, and you can really only fit like a baby and a dog in the
Yeah,
back
it's like
seat.
whenever Uber
Yeah.
has an SUV and then it's not.
Yeah,
really.
right. So
Yeah, yeah,
PFT
yeah.
got in for 1 second and he's like, fuck, I don't want to do this drive. I'm going to take the train. And then he got off the train in Philly and was like, I love trains.
Dude, they're great. The best
You can
way
get up and walk
Yeah.
and move.
You can move around. It's smooth. It glides. You can get some work done. You can take a nap.
I love everything
huge
about.
train
I
It's
don't
a
think
grown man saying I love trains, though.
Love
That's
trains.
It's a suspect.
I was drawing trains while
Yeah.
I was on just doodling four trains.
All the stations, you memorized them.
All the way here,
got-
he's making fucking train noises.
Yeah, I bought a conductor's hat.
whistle?
I wear overalls everywhere now. Yeah, it's
You
great.
know what's better than flying private jets and trains is having a negative carbon impact on the world. So, way to ruin our oceans. Pat.
Wow, aren't you just such
Yeah,
a
I'm just
fucking
saying.
hero? Look
I'm
at
just
you.
saying.
You just drove a vehicle that I think it's
Gas
less than
guzzler.
3 miles to the gallon.
travel
Threw
by-
trash everywhere.
We could not go the speed limit in certain spots. I didn't think they was going to shift a gear at one point.
No, it sounds bad.
It sounds-
but it's been sounding bad since the day we bought it. So I think that's just normal.
It rides hard. And then a guy who just walked in, the producer of the #1 sports podcast on earth, Hank, just walked in. Member of Pardon My Take. His microphone is not currently
Talking to the
on.
mic.
Yo.
Turn him up, turn him up, turn him up, turn him up.
Check 1, 2.
He's all the way up. You got to get on that thing.
Turn up.
Yeah, we need you because that mic's not that great.
Oh, there you go. That's the reason.
Check.
Hank, speak with more enthusiasm.
Hey.
Hey.
We're working with Hank on that. His
My
grandfather.
grandfather chirped me hard. He was giving me a ride to the train the other day, and he was like,
Ooh,
Oh,
the train?
PFT.
Yeah.
Take
Oh,
your
a train.
pants off.
I'm
I took a
interested.
nice train. I did not
So
a huge
hard
train
right
guy,
now,
but he was
PFT.
like, the show's good, but you need to talk with more enthusiasm. I was like, oh wow, thanks.
Where,
How old? How old?
He's like 80.
Now this is the OG, right? This is the guy.
The guacamole.
We stopped on the road today while we were driving back in the middle of bumfuck Ohio. Legit, I watched a dude walk into a restaurant with like one shoe on and then a complete barefoot on the other side with sweatpants, and it was just like such an interesting.
Yeah, it was actually Sean.
But
I still can't find my shoe.
Their sunglasses are gone, by the way, forever. Those are nowhere to be found. But I couldn't eat a Taco Bell because I had the shits. I almost shit in that RV. I couldn't. No, definitely, it wasn't an allegedly situation. But I was told that
Taco Bell is so much better than Wendy's.
I agree, but I was told that the Taco Bell mindset that I have, that I'm gonna shit immediately, is all just been brainwashed into me from years and years and years. And an inside source from Taco Bell, coming straight from the guacamole, is telling me
He drives a car that's just a big avocado.
yeah, it's very immobile operation.
Guacamole?
Yeah, it's the Taco Mobile. It is just one of those things where you said I was wrong.
Placebo effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have heard so many people like, ooh, I'm gonna go to Taco Bell. I'm gonna get the shits, and you've ingrained that in your head that if I eat Taco Bell, I'm gonna get the shits.
You know what? That's what some people like conspiracy theorists say about AIDS too. It's like you won't.
I don't
die.
believe in AIDS, by the way.
AIDS doesn't kill you.
I don't believe in it. So
Building
I'm just-
7. Building 7.
Eat more vitamins.
I mean, are they wrong?
I don't
Who's to
know.
know?
You told me today you're probably the most. You're like a super woke human, I
Yes.
believe, right? That's
Oh,
like your
Hank's
thing.
very woke.
So-
I am too, but Hank is very woke.
American Airlines just announced that a glitch in their computer system has made all of their pilots basically for the Christmas week be off work, like on vacation. So every pilot for American Airlines scheduled their vacation through this computer glitch for Christmas week. So American Airlines has no pilots to fly, and now the pilots union is getting involved. It's becoming like a big situation.
Get involved, Fuego
I'm
Bucks.
like, man, a computer glitch. We'll call your senators, right, and your governors.
This sounds like a plot of like a Christmas Carol. Like the CEO, the future CEO of American Airlines went back in time with a ghost and like let all his pilots take Christmas off.
Like it was like a fucking
better,
like,
a
yeah,
better
Scrooge.
employer.
It was like Scrooge or whatever. Is that
Yeah.
what's his? Isn't that basically what
Yeah,
Scrooge
yeah,
is?
yeah.
Scrooge.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Can they get scrub pilots?
No, so I said that it was wild that a computer glitch did that. And Hank goes, no. Like, that's probably like a Delta hired a hacker to get in there and just fuck over American Airlines. And I was like, I didn't even think about that's probably happening, though.
Who benefits the most if a whole airline is
The
not-
other
Every other airline.
The train companies.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, if they need anybody, I'll fly. I'll fly a plane. It's on YouTube. I'm sure of it.
This motherfucker thinks he could jump off a mountain in a squirrel suit.
By the way, I want to do that bad. Everybody knows that's one thing on my
I
list
can.
I want to do.
I could do
I think you're both too heavy.
No, but we
You
watched
fucking-
we watched that video on the RV
Yeah, we all
numerous
watched.
times because that thing was so incredible. I wouldn't do the into a plane thing, right? Like, I'm not going into a plane.
But it's very measured of you.
Everybody knows
It's glad to hear you have like a little sense of what's realistic.
Yeah.
Everybody knows I am a very serious thinker about these decisions. I won't go into a plane, but if that doesn't look like the best time on fucking earth, they were flying under the plane.
It's how
Like,
it does not look like the best time on earth.
It looks
That's
like
how
an
you just
Avatar flying.
You go skyrocketing into a rock and then you die. You splat and die.
no, that's if something doesn't work. I'm talking about success here. I'm talking about
If flight as a human being doesn't work, that's like the one flaw in this plan. You're gonna crash.
You're gonna crash.
those squirrel suits have been tried and tested. We got people flying into planes now. I mean, those things are next level.
You're basically like
Yeah.
you're living like a Steven Seagal movie. You think that you're just gonna put on a squirrel suit and just start like jumping into planes mid-flight.
100%.
All right. Well,
exactly
and now that I said it like that, I'm in.
They're definitely not giving enough credit to the pilot because those two guys are just falling. The pilot has to get there just at the right point to let them in the door. And my second thought is jumping into a plane way fucking better than jumping out of a plane.
All right, Hank, you got to. This is actually Hank's got to drop his theory about the bridges that we were talking about earlier.
That they always run into?
No, jumping off a bridge.
No, yes. Whoa, this mic is weird.
It is weird, actually. You're right. You're 100% right. You're in a weird mic right now.
They say that when you jump off a bridge in the water, you hit. It's like hitting a brick wall.
This is a good one. I heard this today. It's
This won't
And
put you in a
so-
pretzel.
In theory, my theory is that why wouldn't you, if you took like an 80-pound boulder and you drop it right before you jump in, then that breaks the pressure of the water and it doesn't
break
hurt.
the wall, he's saying.
I
Basically.
fucking like this.
Yeah, the only issue that there's a little bit of a flaw in the whole thing, and that's if the thing slows down when it hits the water and you just crash into the 80-pound.
To the rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
No,
I
you
think
can
is
stand on
exactly what would happen.
No, there's no
Yeah.
slowing down.
You surf it.
Oh, it's like when you jump in an elevator. You
Yeah.
just stand on the 80-pound ball.
Free fall speeds.
That makes sense now that I think
like
about
that.
it.
The other issue is when you hit the water just goes straight up your butt anyways, even
Yeah.
if you've already broken the surface.
Which
That's a bit unpleasant.
a bidet is nice though, but like the extreme.
So eat Taco
An
Bell before
enema.
you do it.
Yeah.
And 2 steps more.
Then you're ready for your anal
We
scene.
need a Pat McAfee show listener to try this out.
Wait, no, don't.
If I was about to die on one of those squirrel suits, I'd right before I hit the ground, I'd be like, Fuego Box is the hot sauce of the month. Club focus on crab and small batch hot sauces.
Sean's trying to get a lot more money out of it.
Get that money. Wet that beak, Sean.
Sean, $20
That
chef.
fucking beak.
$20
I told
chef.
you, you looked a little homeless today, so I get it. You're going to try that.
Speaking of homeless, this motherfucker literally just walks into this office and cuts open 2 garbage bags and just dumps shit on the floor.
I saw that.
That's like
yeah, good clothes in there. Clothes I
a
hadn't
t-shirt
seen
out of
in like a year.
Yeah, you have a very similar to me, a very hoarder mindset. So when you see something from back in the day,
Yes.
your shirt, you're like, oh fuck, I'll probably wear that if this situation ever happens again. And then you put that shirt away and you never see it for like 5 years, and then you're like, oh, but if I ever get in that, and that's what you did today. You put on a BMW shirt with jacket with
Yeah.
a Patagonia vest on top.
Nice
You were
vest.
High society
Yeah.
is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Out
I
of
don't know
a
if you saw-
garbage bag.
I don't know if you saw Hank this morning, but Hank put on a fashion show for all of us. When we were getting ready to leave the hotel, Hank was running a little bit late. That's fine. He was up late.
We got
editing
hanked.
the show. So,
got hanked.
So if you've never woken Hank up in the morning, he is a completely different person. He's like the girl from The Exorcist.
Hold on,
If it's before like 9 a.m.
He's tried to fist fight.
Hold
me
on, before you get to that though, we were asked to go on a morning show in Pittsburgh, and I have a pretty solid following in Pittsburgh, and I was like, oh, this
Not
is
to brag.
It's good. It's really good. It's above average. It's not great where it needs to be, but it's building. Can we say that? It's building. So like the guy on the show texted Big Cat and asked if we wanted to come on the morning show. That, like, I've listened to my whole life. I got on a couple times. And I'm like, yeah, we should do that. And Big Cat's like, see, what you're doing right now is what I normally do.
Yeah.
And I need Hank in this conversation because
Yes.
Hank will come say, hey, let's not overpromise. And
Future
then
Big Cat.
Future decisions very much hate you, right?
Everybody
said that
every
to me.
single time I sign up for something, I'm like, all right, well, I'll figure it. Like 3 months from now, that's like 10 years. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So now I have Hank. He stands by my side. He's like, are you like you don't want to do that?
So-
and I'm like, no, it's fine. It's like it's fucking February. February's never gonna get here. He's like, no, you don't want to do that, and then I don't do it.
And Hank was not present for whenever I was talking to Big Cat.
Yes.
Because we were driving this drive that I did not know was going to be 10 hours. I was told it was 5 hours. And we're driving this drive that
That's
turned
such a lie.
it
Keep
was
going.
11 hours from New York.
I'm putting
to
in my NBA bets, so keep going.
Are you going to win?
Hopefully, I need a winner.
But anyways, so I
Are we
convinced
behind
Big
hour right now?
No, he's I convinced Big Cat though to do this morning show, and he's like, we're not gonna like it. I'm like, I think we'll have fun though. Let's do it. Like, I'll appreciate it if we do it. He goes, okay. He gives him a time for us to go in there, 7:45.
That was your idea, by the way. 7:45. You've got all the metrics over here.
Yeah,
you
morning
said, hey,
shows.
technically, if it's a morning show,
Yeah.
7:45
morning
to
drive,
8,
guys.
that's when the most people are listening.
Yeah, because I've actually had a chance to work with some morning show people, and I see the timing of when it gets hot on my Twitter, and I'm like, I feel like, and it makes sense that 7:45 to 8 is that time, and then go to this morning. This morning, the guy who everybody said was not going to be happy about this decision, I mean, played his role the most spot on ever.
Yeah. So this morning we're waiting down in the hotel lobby.
Everybody, we
And-
said
Bets are in.
7 o'clock.
Yes.
7 o'clock. We said everybody in the
Everybody
lobby.
meet down
7
there.
o'clock.
And Hank, somebody calls him.
I did
right?
because
Big Cat-
seven like 14 rolled
Yeah.
around. I was like,
give him a
we're getting
call.
hanked right now.
So Big Cat gives him a call. Hank picks up. He's like, yeah, I'm coming downstairs. Hangs up. About 5 minutes roll by, and then we get a text sent to all of us on our cell phones from Hank that just says, yeah. No context whatsoever. So we figured out that by now Hank is in that weird zone between
Yeah.
being asleep and being awake.
Yeah.
And he's
Snooze button.
And if the way that Hank's mind works, if you interrupt him when he's in that state, it's like sleepwalking. He's liable to murder you. That's certain.
Oh, he's actually tried to fist fight me before.
Hank will murder somebody
Yeah.
someday, and I just want to put it on the record. It'll be temporary insanity because I'm calling it right now. You have a problem, and it's not your fault.
It's not on you,
It's
dude.
not your fault.
Blame everybody else. It's 2017.
So,
Yeah.
so another like 15 minutes roll by, and we're like, shit, should we go get him? And then we're about to go up and get him, and we see Hank walking into the lobby of the hotel, and he's not wearing. He's like got all his bags, but he still doesn't have his shoes on. And he's walking through the lobby like their dude's getting ready to go to business meetings,
Incredible.
wearing 3-piece suits. Hank's just walking past him in his socks.
Yeah.
Being judged hard too by everybody
That's
else.
road life, though.
Yeah.
You can't be judged on road life. Once you get in the RV and you're like, all right, we're on a road trip, you wear the same clothes.
It's a different
you can,
world.
You can eat whatever you want. You
Smoke
can say
cigarettes
whatever.
on
You
these
can
trips.
look like Sean. You can do a lot of things. There's so many things you can do on a road trip and get away with it.
It's like when you wake up on your couch, like you fell asleep on your couch watching TV, and you make that like you're basically asleep, and you go from your couch to your bedroom. I was going from my couch in the hotel to my bedroom.
2 beds in
And
the
you
fucking.
just so happen to have to walk through a lot of
Yes.
businessmen to get there.
Yes.
And then you snatched
That's
up
normal for Hank.
You snatched up the largest banana I've ever seen out of the buffet, not even dressed yet, going through these business people. The biggest banana I've ever seen, and just a scoop of scrambled eggs on a plate, and then he snuck out a side door
with the plate.
with
with
the plate.
and just walked right on the bus. Nothing to see here. Here we go.
It's road dog life.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Then we get in there, we do the show, and we come out, and Hank is jumping rope in the fucking parking lot. This is, 36 minutes after he's woken
Basically
up.
dead to the world. Yeah.
Dead to the world. Now he's out there jumping rope. You are about
Schizophrenic.
you're about to get schizophrenic. You are about to get into a fight December 15th.
December 15th, my first fight I've ever been in my life. So
Let's go.
Let's go. The Rough and Rowdy,
Yep.
which was a pay-per-view last year that Dave and Tex went to, and they streamed it live on pay-per-view. It was a smashing hit. It was hilarious. Barstool has eventually worked an agreement where I think they own Rough and Rowdy now.
Yeah, we do.
So it's going to become like a fucking pay-per-view situation where people are fighting, and in the first one that is officially Barstool's Rough and Rowdy, the main event will be Hank, the producer of the #1 sports podcast on earth, against a guy.
He does nothing.
Yeah, we're not even going to say
He
this.
literally has nothing in his brain.
I got all my money on Hank.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go,
It's all
Sean.
37.50.
Yes, there we go.
It's going right the fucking
Double
Hank.
up. Let's double up.
Texas peacocking.
Hard.
He's not training. It's all fake. It's just a bunch of fake anger.
He wants it to get canceled.
He does.
He wants it to get canceled.
So this has been wild to watch because it's really like a promotion, like back in the day where there's dirty deals happening behind closed doors. In this RV, I've been like getting caught up on some games that are happening, right? In this fight game, there's a lot of backdoor deals happening right now. People are aligning themselves with people.
You got to keep your head on a swivel.
It's a
Only in America.
WWE situation
Scott
that
King.
on December 15th,
December 15th, be there.
rough and
coming up.
rowdy.
Actually, don't be there. Stay at home.
Yeah.
Bye.
Buy it.
Bye.
I have some advice. All the best fighters come from pain. I don't know what your life's been like, Hank. I'm just going to guess it's the opposite of that. So you got a short period. You got a short period of time here where you need to like get into a serious relationship with a girl and have her shit on you.
Oh.
Maybe
literally?
make a deal with your
Yeah.
parents. Have them
Cleveland
neglect you a
Steamer.
little bit. Yeah, you got to build up some anger so you come out hot.
I
Yeah.
think the biggest X factor that's gonna really take me over the top in the fight is I'm just not gonna jack off for like a week.
Yeah,
No, it's all a myth. That's all a myth.
Gonna
Plug
edge.
yourself up.
That is all a myth. Mythbusters proved it. If you
They had a guy.
They did that?
Yeah,
was
with
sitting in
There's
room.
no way they did that.
with a
Not
boxer,
jacking off.
No,
with
they
a
didn't.
boxer,
No,
they
they
actually did
didn't.
it with a boxer. They tested his blood and everything. It's all bullshit. That's another placebo. You've been brainwashed.
That
Big
guy
guy,
in his
get woke.
beret. I
still
fucking
don't
hated that
believe
guy
it.
with
Get
his
woke.
beret.
You're
He
wrong.
pissed me
You're
off.
wrong.
I still don't believe
the
it.
Mythbusters
So you're
are right.
telling
By
You're
the way,
wrong.
are we gonna invite? Are we gonna introduce the fact that we have a teenager in the room?
You're telling me I've not
At
had
the
sex
Jeff-
my entire life for nothing? Is
Viv's
that what
been
you're
sitting
getting
in here and you haven't said
Yeah,
you haven't
it's all been a
introduced him.
placebo
at? I've been
deal.
saving up for a fight.
So Jeff Vibbert normally just comes in from the clouds with a one-liner. I assume that was going to happen. But
Oh,
that is
okay, my
at
bad.
the
Fuck,
Jeff
I stepped
Vibbert.
on it.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's a one-line king. That guy right there.
I didn't really have much. I was just gonna call you guys bitches a couple times.
There we go. Nice.
that plays.
What's up, Vibs?
Not too much.
Vibs and
Vibs is hilarious, but he does look like a teenager.
he does. He looks like he's
In
12.
this light, I know they bash you for it, and I was like, they're hard on Vibs. But in this light,
This
you're
is
like
bad
a
lighting.
This is the light
yeah,
that we
this
always
is a
see him
bad
in.
lighting.
yeah,
This
but if he
is-
could sing at all, he would be in a Disney Channel show.
But dude, you should enjoy. Like, I'm 32 and I got fucking gray hairs already.
Yeah,
like I
you
look
do.
like a shit. I look like a bag of shit.
You're a
What's
rough
that?
32.
Yeah, I know, right? I want to keep my youth. I want to look like a 13-year-old girl
You're
like this.
32 years old.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some things. It
32
seems like
years
a
old.
lot of the decisions.
PFT is as well. I'm one day older than him, more mature.
I'm more youthful and
January
exuberant.
30th, 1985. Yeah. We even each other out.
Now, 1985 in the Chinese calendar is the year of the pussy.
Oh,
That's-
nice.
that's
Do we like to
actually
eat
not
it
true.
or what? Or we are them?
You are what you eat.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that over there? Buying tickets can be complicated and confusing, but there is a simpler way to buy with SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the smartest, easiest way to get tickets to every type of live event. Whether you're catching your favorite musician on tour, shopping for the perfect gift, or searching for a last-minute deal to see your favorite team, SeatGeek helps you find the best seats at the best prices. Fully guaranteed. Nothing beats being there live. This rough and rowdy fight on December 15th in West Virginia, nothing beats being there live. But if you're not, buy it on pay-per-view. I think it is. What is the website? Do you know what the website is?
BarstoolSports.com.
BarstoolSports.com. Buy it on pay-per-view. But if you can, you should try to be there live because nothing beats a live event. You're not buying a ticket. You're buying a memory. You're buying a story.
An experience.
You're buying an experience. When you're at a bachelor party, you can be like, hey, you remember when we went to that motherfucking... and just insert name of live event there.
Yep.
That's where stories begin. And SeatGeek does that to you without catfishing you, thinking you're getting a different ticket than what you actually get. There ain't no bullshit tickets with SeatGeek, and I think that's why I like them. To get you the most bang for your buck, SeatGeek grades every ticket based on value to help you immediately identify the best seats that fit your budget. Plus, every purchase is fully guaranteed, so you can shop for tickets in SeatGeek with confidence. And I'm not cocky, I'm confident. So when you tell me I'm the best, it's a compliment. I believe that was Nace.
Confucius.
Mace.
Mace dollar sign.
Yeah.
You know he's still around.
Are you done with that?
No, we got...
Put in the promo code TAKE, T-A-K-E. It's a new promo code.
No, listen. What you just heard there was a motherfucker that looks like he's 60, who's only 32, trying to cuck my livelihood.
Promo code TAKE, go to buyzions.com.
All right, so download the SeatGeek app and enter promo code PAT today. That's promo code PAT for $10 off your first SeatGeek purchase. SeatGeek doesn't sell tickets, they sell dreams. Go make it happen, go live. You're alive, but are you living?
Yo,
Go
SeatGeek
live
is
with
actually
SeatGeek.
the best.
They are
I'm
the
gonna give a
best.
shout out because I did ruin your ad there
Yeah,
a
you
little
did,
bit
for sure, bro.
SeatGeek, I use SeatGeek. I sometimes, this is kind of sick, but I'll just like look at random games, kind of a Darren Ravel-esque of me being like, what's get in the door, you know?
I want to get a good seat at this place. Yeah.
SeatGeek's got the best.
You know what my favorite thing to do is like when they had the Browns Bengals last week,
Yeah.
a really shitty game. I like to go on SeatGeek.
$4 tickets.
Yeah, actually-
I like to look at what the most expensive tickets are.
Yeah.
and I'm like, wow, I could be 50-yard line front row, $48.
Yeah.
Wow,
Thank
plus-
you, SeatGeek.
Yeah, but
Plus $10
nosebleeds-
off, promo code Pat. Go
yeah,
now.
nosebleeds, $4 tickets, promo code Pat.
Get six. You're getting six.
There we
SeatGeek's
go.
Paying you to go to the game.
It's more than Sean makes in a month.
Depends which.
By
month.
the way, I know I always like bust your balls because you guys do long podcasts, but now I get it. This is like just chilling.
Yeah,
We'll
thanks
just
for
chill
coming
forever.
by.
We'll
man.
just do this fucking. I never want to leave here, guys.
Well, the thing is, we could edit out some shit, but like Ty's life is miserable back there. It really is.
Yeah.
He's a miserable life. He's a one-stop shop back there. So it's like, hey man, I want you to go ahead and I want you to edit out 40 minutes. Out of
Ty,
this.
here's something to make you feel better. At least you don't produce the podcast where we make the joke, Hank, cut this out like 5 times a show. But the joke is to not cut it out. But sometimes we actually do want it cut out. So it basically just gets confusing. Hank just like guesses, like, was that a joke or no? Like, okay. So,
You guys
could be worse.
Hey, on yesterday's Pardon My Take, which you should listen to, I was very lucky to be on there again. I'm a recurring guest, which is I got a T-shirt. I'm
Like
very-
6 times. We need to get you a
Reoccurring.
jacket or something.
Reoccurring.
Reoccurring. Yeah.
Recurring.
yeah, all that shit.
Been on
Yeah,
there a few times.
yeah, and I have the shirt, which is I like it. That is very much again.
Never seen you wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen you once. You like it so much you don't wear it.
I've posted like numerous social media pictures
False.
with me wearing it. No,
False.
not false.
False.
Not false. It's a comfortable shirt. Actually.
Erroneous.
Used to wear it all the time.
Yeah, now I
But
have my own merch.
You have your own shirts.
Yeah.
False.
Did you give me
Promo
one?
code Pat.
Pat, have
SeatGeek.
you ever given us some of your shirts?
Yeah, man, you're wearing one right now.
One of the PMS shirts.
You're literally wearing one. Right. I don't even know if I have a PMS shirt.
I didn't know this was your shirt because I'm like you're a college football analyst.
I was for 6
What show are
weeks.
you on?
It was 6 weeks. It was a hot run. We went around.
Have people gotten confused about the whole PMS thing? You guys should do like a monthly show where you just bitch at everyone. A special.
Once a month.
Yeah.
You sit
Fuck
down,
you listeners.
you eat-
You know what you did.
You eat a bunch of chocolate.
Yeah, right.
Complain about how
Motherfuckers.
bloated you are.
I'm not mad at you.
And you just cry.
I'm not mad at you, and then just sigh.
I'm just
And then you-
disappointed.
you
Yeah,
just
let
cry.
them ask. Are we in a fight?
Are you okay, Pat?
No,
No.
And then an hour, and then you silence for an hour, and then you're like, yes, actually, we are in a
Yes.
fight.
And then
Yep.
you have your mom as the guest, and
Yeah.
you just call her.
Oh,
and
no.
complain to her.
Oh,
Sally
hey.
McAfee should not be making an appearance on here. That lady reads every tweet, every
Oh.
Instagram comment, and she is a ruthless woman. Like, she wants to show up at some people's houses. Like, she has people's pictures
Respect.
on her phone. They're
Yeah.
like, if I ever see this person,
You should get her a
be
troll
sure
account.
to slap
You
the
should get her a
fuck
troll
out.
account.
No, she doesn't want to.
No, let's get her a troll account.
No, Sally
Yeah,
McAfee
let's
doesn't
get-
want it.
no,
She
let's
gets
get her
very
going.
upset whenever.
All right, we'll make one for her, and we'll just be like,
Not Sally
Pat
McAfee.
can't do anything about his small penis. It's been like that since he was a baby boy.
I've seen him since minute one.
Your mom and my mom hung out, and my mom,
yeah?
they started talking, and your mom started telling my mom about attacking trolls.
Yeah.
The next week, I have to tell my mom
Yeah.
to stop attacking
Attacking
fucking
trolls.
trolls.
Yeah.
I said, Mom, you're not allowed to do that. I know you
Yeah.
hang out with Sally, but don't be fucking around with the trolls. Don't worry about that.
My mom never really follows through. She just thinks it, and then like if it gets bad, she'll send me a text
up.
like, "This bitch is
Very
how
Irish
she'll-"
of her.
Yeah.
She just takes the anger and is like, I'm going to stuff it down
No,
there.
she's German, even worse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, be
oh,
careful.
well, we don't want an angry German.
I'm German.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
why
he
me and
was-
Big Cat get along so well. I'm
Yeah.
German. He's Jewish.
Yeah.
Huh?
There we go. I'm a mutt.
The Charlottesville thing.
Yeah.
Jewish
Those
on which
fucking-
side?
My dad and then my mom's Irish Catholic.
Nice. All
I'm
right.
a true
That was a
mutt.
very
Halfway
uh,
there.
So that's all the way around, cuz that's why you're the middleman Dan.
Yeah,
because you're
about
every
everything.
single
Yeah,
community.
right. That, by the way, that nickname is Dave Portnoy being Trump. He does that. He likes to give people nicknames to like undermine them.
You're the only reason that I am at Barstool, though. So the middleman thing, I wouldn't have had a job if it wasn't for you. So I'm very thankful. That
Yeah, 100th episode. We were laughing about it in the RV. It shows the times and that you were truly not an internet guy because you're still learning the. Pat, by the way, got faked out today by a Marshawn Lynch account.
It happened.
And we were like, he's like, oh my God, can you believe what Marshawn Lynch tweeted?
It was so
and he reads
gangster.
it out loud, and we're all like, dude,
wasn't
that
him.
was fake. Like you don't know the
Delete.
internet.
It was 4 retweets in already by the time that I tweeted goat or something.
Pat, the first interaction with Pat was like 2013.
Yeah.
And you followed me, and I followed you back, and then you DM me, and you're like, "Hey man, love what you do. Can I send you a DVD?"
Yeah.
In the mail.
Yeah.
And so I guess you didn't know the internet existed. So you did that. You sent a DVD like 4 weeks later. I checked my mail, and there's a DVD in the mail.
Pawn shop, buy a DVD player.
I watched it on my Xbox, and I was like, "Damn, this guy's fucking funny." And then the rest. Well, the rest is sort of history because then you were still punting. So.
Yeah, I was still punting. By the time I did that stand-up show that you got to see, that was the test on whether or not I was going to really retire or not. So if that night went well, it was like, okay, good news. That was the first time I went on stage. We just filmed it like it was a special, and then we actually released it. It's like my first time going up there telling a story to a lot of people. And I wasn't nervous going up there because I was like, well, if this sucks, I'll just kick balls. Like, if this sucks, I'll just kick balls. But if this is good, like, I cannot wait to retire. And it went well. And I sent it to you, and you were like very cool about it. And today you said, well, did you want me to tweet your DVD? Like, what? I didn't. I just wanted you to watch it and see if you liked it. Like, all I wanted to do, I was like, I think these dudes will like it. And the Barstool people, whenever I went out to the Super Bowl, I couldn't get into any parties. You guys couldn't get into any fucking parties. I could barely get into the media shit. I had to work to get in there. You guys couldn't get anywhere near it. And then you had me on the van, and everything changed.
Yeah, the van. That clip is so funny that you retweeted like a couple weeks ago, where I was like, "Yeah, when you want to quit, you just join us." And then, like, little did I know, your brain was already working. Like, I hate football. I want to get out.
Yeah, I was on the microphone. I think I was pretty high at that.
No,
point.
you were you showed up
Yeah.
after golfing all day in the sun
Yeah.
and drinking,
Yeah.
and you showed up like a fucking shot out of a cannon. After we'd been sitting there like all day.
The lights didn't even work.
Yeah, and Dave's like, "This fucking punter's not coming." Like, who's Pat McAfee? I was like, "Don't worry, he's coming. He's funny. He sent me his DVD in the mail." I swear.
Who was the first person that you told that you were going to retire?
Vinatieri probably.
What was that convo like? Were you like, hey, I'm going to retire to join the internet?
No, I was going to retire to start my own shit. I was going to build my own app. Todd and I were going to build our own app. And I was just going to basically.
I would love to see how bad that app would be.
Oh my God. Now that I'm
All
here.
right, guys, if you need a ride, you can go on the Todd and Pat app, and the car will pick you up.
I was just going to.
It's only 4 blocks in Indy.
It's Uber for punters to come over to your house and chug beer with you.
By the way, not a bad app. Patent that. Write that down. No, it was just going to be. I was going to make like podcasts, as just kind of start my own thing and see if it worked out.
You're going to make a podcast app.
Like any content. So I was gonna make videos. I have movie scripts I want to make. Like, and I have a pretty good amount of money just to throw at terrible ideas. And I thought one of them would hit. And I was ready to do it because I was just so sick of it. I was so fucking sick of it. But the conversation with Vinatieri, he kind of saw it coming though. Because like I would start like noticing things that were like such bullshit. Because after I started selling out theaters, like I became a pretty expensive ticket here in Indianapolis, right? If like a company wanted to book me, and the Colts would be like, we have $750 for you to go to this sponsor for 3 hours, and you'll take pictures, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm like, I just don't think I'm going to do that. Like, that seems like a terrible deal. And little did I know, like on the back end, they were getting like a fucking $50,000 deal with like a player appearance and this and that. It's a whole package thing, and they were just trying to throw me in. I was just getting sick of the everything.
They're just pimping you out.
Pimping me out's cool because they've done a lot for me and helped me out, but it was just like the lying. It was almost like they were lying. Like, that's all we can offer.
Yeah,
like
they're
that.
not telling you about the $200,000
Yeah.
stadium deal that furniture company
exactly.
got
It's
tied
like it was
into.
just like I felt like I was getting hustled
I mean
almost
this
by
in the
my own
nicest
company.
way possible because I know that he's a friend of yours, but Jim Irsay would be a fantastic pimp.
He dresses well.
I could see him just
Nice cane.
walking with a robe. Yeah.
Dude's got one of the best suit games in history. He used to walk into the locker room in a new suit every single day before every single game. He had his own chair that said boss.
It was like he is a pimp.
And he legit.
Yeah.
And
Well,
he'd walk in and he wouldn't talk to anybody. He'd
Goldfish
just go
shoes.
straight to his thing. And every time he walked in, I'd be like, God damn, that's a good suit. He'd go, "Bang. Oh, thanks. It's a new one." I'm like, oh, you look great, bro.
He reminds me of like a wrestling promoter in WWE, a guy that used to wrestle, but now he's turned promoter because he's gotten older. That's who he reminds me.
Jim Irsay is literally the man, and I think you guys are going to get a chance to meet him this week.
I would love the opportunity.
It's wild because when you meet him, he's such a cool guy, right? You're like, holy shit, this dude is a super creative guy, like super open-minded, like you wish you were friends with him. And then you're just like, and he's also he's a billionaire. He fucking owns an NFL team, and he has He's lived 45 different lives in one life, and it's just like an insane thing, you know. And obviously, he's had his demons and shit, which a lot of people ruin him.
No, we would never do that.
You guys,
We would
Say
never.
a word.
Make
We
fun
don't
of
make
him.
jokes.
have you never?
No, we're big Jim Irsay fans. We were the first people to say, "Hey, Jim, we love you." Swear to God.
On record, the first podcast. But yeah, it was just an interesting. But the conversation with Vinatieri just was like, he was almost like happy for me. And then this year, though, it's become like I get a lot of text messages from him missing me around each other, and that's kind of like the thing that everybody misses when they retire is the friends that you have. But I have a great group of people here I get to hang out with, so I don't miss that. It's just
Rank
you know?
them.
You're a lucky motherfucker to hang out with us.
Rank who you like the most.
All right, so Vibs is the bottom.
Yep.
Our bottom.
He's always above.
Yeah.
Vibs is the bottom, but he's my most lovable, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So like he's the one that
Middleman Pat.
yes, he's the most lovable one, but he and I are the complete opposite of humans. So like, does that make sense? Yeah. And then everybody else is even.
Oh. That's actually a fun game to do at bachelor parties when everyone gets drunk. Like that Friday night, you take the bachelor and you're like, all right, so if you had to do a draft, how would you draft your friends? And just watch them squirm. And we do that every time.
A quick way to ruin.
Yeah,
the
just be like, all right, so who's your first pick?
is it your high school friend or your college
Yeah,
friend?
right. Just get everyone angry at each other.
What's up, Vibs?
I don't think they were the first people to tell Jim Irsay that they loved him. I think porn bots were the first people. To I
Yeah,
love you.
we don't make those jokes.
no,
I told Pat
Jim
if we
does not
can
use
if
porn
we
bots.
can meet
He's a
Jim
good
Irsay,
guy.
I will not make a Jim Irsay joke for the rest of 2017.
And he told me that that's a
almost
lot
30
of
days.
38 days or something like
Yeah.
that. That's a lot of discipline. He said.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. We don't make Rick Pitino jokes anymore.
Nope, never.
Sing us a song, you gentleman. That was a genius song, by the way. I want to let you know, yesterday on Part of My Take, I was getting into this earlier, and then I went into a SeatGeek ad. But yesterday's Part of My Take featured a
Promo code Pat.
$10 off. Go ahead and go to the Cleveland Browns game, versus the Bengals, and get $6 from SeatGeek. Go ahead and store that and go to another game next week.
Invest that.
Buy 10 of them,
Double
get
that-
60.
Double that every
Buy
day.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Fuck. I missed that one.
I got in.
Some would say that
And it
you
went
still haven't
down.
missed it.
I bought yesterday. I bought Bitcoin yesterday.
But it's got to be fake.
Did you
Like,
see that
what-
dude
it
today?
went down $1,000 today after I bought it yesterday.
That's
I
like going.
shit you not.
That's like going to Canada.
Yeah,
with
no,
your
I was
money.
like, I can't. It's a classic me being a loser in all gambling. I was like, I can't let Bitcoin keep going up without investing. So I was like, all right, I'm buying a Bitcoin.
This dude today said that if it's not
John
like
McAfee. That's on
$100
McAfee.
million,
Yeah.
is that a friend of yours? Is that a cousin?
No, it's a guy that held our name hostage for a long time with that fucking antivirus scan. And then
Oh, he's the guy who's in South America.
yeah,
who
then he
thinks he's getting
murdered.
poisoned.
Yeah, he fucking murdered people.
But he said he's going to eat his own dick, right?
I trust
Yeah.
him. Yeah, I trust
anybody
that guy.
anybody that says they'll eat their own dick, that's a guy that you can really take.
Hey, Carson
financial
Wentz.
advice for, yeah.
Carson Wentz said he cut his own penis off on a tweet. Look at
What?
him. He could be the MVP.
He deleted the tweet.
Yeah.
kissing
It was
them
like
titties.
2012.
Is that like one of them kissing them
Yeah,
titties?
Mitch Trubisky. You think
Big
Mitch
fan
is
of
a-
titties.
Mitchell.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to
Mitchell.
be a good quarterback?
Yeah, I like his arm. I think he's got
I
a
think
great
John
arm.
Fox is
His eyes are
ruining
too
him.
beady.
Firefox.
Ooh.
He's got beady eyes.
His
He's got
eyes
really
are too beady.
He's got really
That's some-
tan
that-
biceps
yeah.
too.
He's
I don't
got
like
Tony
his arms.
Romo eyes.
Quick hits with Diggs, where you can only get NFL lines like that Monday through Wednesday. You don't like Mitchell Trubisky? Why? Because his eyes.
His eyes are they're too beady.
See, I disagree, and I'm all in on the Mitch Trubisky train.
Mitchell.
But I will never like someone coming with a take like that. I'm now going to be like, fuck, his eyes are too.
It's tough. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be
That's
tough to get
that's
past
one of
it.
those things.
on
like,
Sunday.
Yeah,
It's going to be tough to get past it. But a head coach position was overturned this past week, very obviously by a Twitter mob. Some people got upset, and PFT wrote this song on yesterday's Pardon My Take that was just brilliant about Greg Schiano. And I think that thing should be recorded and put in for sale. I think your brain is incredible. You write a lot of songs, PFT? That's your is that a move of yours? You write a lot of songs?
I write a song when I'm in the right mood, I guess. If there's somebody that I can make fun of, I'll write a song about him.
Schiano.
Greg Schiano was a pretty easy target. and the fact that he would refer to himself as Schiano Man was like, it's a fucking layup. It's just-
without realizing what he was doing.
Greg Schiano doesn't know it, but for the last 6 years of his life, he's been writing a song for me. And yesterday, he just gave me the song.
Yeah.
So thank you.
The lyrics are very sing us a song. You're the Schiano Man.
Yeah.
Sing us a song tonight.
You never were charged with a felony, but
you
could
could've been a bit more.
contrite. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, no, it was a fun song to write and to sing. I don't know if we can sell it on iTunes. I don't know what the rules are about that. Like
parody
I know,
shit.
Yeah, Weird Al can sell like All About the Piniums, right? So I should be able to sell Shiano Man.
Yeah, I think because you're guitaring, because you can play the guitar too, I'm assuming your guitaring wasn't exactly the same song as his. So if you do recall, mine goes ding, 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 da da ding, ding. Theirs goes ding, 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 da da ding, ding. You hear
Yeah,
that?
that's a good example. It's even better because he lost that lawsuit.
Yep, good.
But yeah, but yeah, I've heard
What's
that
your real
same
name?
explanation.
Rip Van Winkle. Why'd you change your name? The rhymes with Winkle. Dance. It's one of my favorite Jim Carrey skits from In Living Color when Vanilla Ice was killing
What
the
a
game.
show.
What a fucking show. Let's start with a stretch. That Jim and Andy documentary.
I watched the preview for it
It's the
yesterday.
best.
It's fucking out of
Is
control.
Vanilla Ice still alive?
Yes,
Yeah.
he flip it house now.
Yeah.
Flip his house. Flips houses now. Like
I think he squats on houses and then sells them. Like he shows up, he lives in the house, and he's like, "This is for sale," allegedly.
No, he's like,
Allegedly.
it's not the same house. I painted
Yeah.
the doorknob a different color.
Right, exactly.
I sampled the house.
Yeah, right.
What a good move, by the way. That's a good business plan. Not some. I think we should think about getting into that.
Yeah.
I think it's something we should think about. But the documentary Jim and Andy, have you seen it?
No.
Are you a big documentary guy?
I am, but I was actually the last one I watched was you guys should watch this one, the Icarus.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Watch it. It's good.
Yeah. Thanks
Why,
for
did you
listening
not
to the
watch
show.
it?
No, I think I'm the one that actually got that show rolling. I think
Okay, well, I should
Yeah.
stop right there because I've actually only watched half.
it gets good. The second half gets
Yeah,
good.
I know. I fell asleep.
So you only watched the cyclist.
Yeah,
You didn't
yeah.
watch the Russian.
No,
Wow.
yeah. But the first half, it seemed like it was going somewhere good.
It takes
And
quite a
I
turn.
probably won't finish it.
It
but-
takes quite a turn midway through. It just because you're watching. I had no idea what it was when I watched it.
You seen it?
Yeah.
You
Thanks.
talk about it on the show?
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to the show. Thanks a lot.
Wait, what's Jim and Andy?
So that's about Jim Carrey being Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
And he played that role in
Man on
behind
the
the
Moon.
scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he
That
was
was a good movie.
Very.
You know why? Because he was Andy Kaufman for like 6 months or something like
Now
that.
they're
Yeah, he
releasing
did
the
a
behind the
personality.
scenes footage.
And they were very scared to deal with him on a daily basis because
I love it.
He pissed off the entire
Everybody.
cast. Everybody was terrified to even go around him because he was all
Ooh,
weird.
I gotta watch it.
He's like Jared Leto.
Did he die in the end?
Yeah, he also got
don't know.
cancer and
Don't ruin
died
it.
for the sake of the
Okay,
role.
Yeah.
nice.
No, Andy Kaufman was the original Steve Jobs. Andy's been alive down in Brazil for the last like 30
where's
years.
Tupac at?
Jamaica.
Yeah. Ooh,
Jamaica,
Diggs
that's
knows.
right.
Yeah, Diggs pretty woke to that. Yeah.
I thought it was Cuba.
Oh, are we boring
it's
you,
Jamaica.
Hank?
Sorry, Hank.
What the fuck? Hank?
Hank's got to go jump 300 reps of rope right now.
It's true. Hank's been up for like 48 hours.
You guys woke me up at 7 a.m.
Oh, Pat did.
7:14.
Pat did.
7:14.
Actually, future Big Cat woke you up.
No,
at
it was
7 a.m.
future Pat.
I want to let you know, past Pat woke you up at 7:14,
Yeah,
and that
future Pat.
I did wake up, and you said "fuck Pat McAfee."
Well, yeah, that was the first words out of my mouth.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then what were the first words out of your mouth?
Fuck me. So we were both saying the same exact things, and that was a real. I turned my alarm off. I set it for 6:30, and instead of the snooze, I turned it off.
Dangerous.
Yeah, because but Sean and I got
on the
stuck
edge.
in the hotel lobby because our keys didn't work. They couldn't change our keys out because the computers were re-auditing, so we were being held hostage in the lobby with no keys that worked.
That's not bad.
That
After
guy
the
Lenny
party.
was having a
We did
tough
put on a
night.
nice show for those motherfuckers, though.
Yeah,
After
we
the party's
did.
the hotel lobby.
And after the lobby is the
The
Other hotel lobby.
Yeah, the next lobby.
Yeah.
it's
other lobby.
It's probably this.
The Waffle
Bob,
House.
some
Beep,
Chris.
beep, toot, toot.
I want to say for the record that I was against waking up early this morning from the start, but Pat was like, "Hey, you know what? I have this story that I want to
Yeah.
tell on the radio
Yeah.
about an event that
Yeah.
happened to me in Pittsburgh."
Yeah.
And so that was our whole reason. Big Cat was like, "Yeah, you know, this event means a lot to Pat, so we should really do it."
You see, like,
And-
grab my fucking heart.
Yeah, and so we get on the radio. We talk. They originally
34
planned us
minutes.
to be on there for like 10 minutes. We end up being there for 40 minutes. We leave, and I'm like, shit,
We
Pat
didn't
never
say
told
it.
the fucking story.
Never told
So it was a big
Couldn't
waste
say
of
it.
time.
Yeah.
Actually, it was fun. Those,
Yeah,
I
no, those
like
guys
those
are
a
awesome.
lot.
They pushed back 2 commercial breaks. It was like a podcast this morning in Pittsburgh. We were just talking for 20 minutes straight with Randy Bauman, Bill Crawford, and Mike
Brazuta.
Brazuta. The good group of guys in there, man.
Yes.
They were very
They're
nice
funny.
to us. They just let it open for us. One dump button. I said nutsack.
Yeah, you can't say that.
I found that out this morning.
Would I have been allowed to say jagoff? Because I was about
Yes.
to drop a jagoff after you
Yeah.
said nutsack, but I was a little bit worried.
Pittsburgh jagoff is a big word in Pittsburgh.
It's like saying hello. It's
It
like
would've-
our friend.
yeah, it would have been a
Friend.
home run too. That would have been a home run if you would have delivered that.
Look at this jagoff.
Hey, speaking of Pittsburgh,
Hey there, Jaguars.
you
This
guys
jagoff
are
doesn't put fries on a sandwich.
you guys worried about the Steelers?
Slightly. A
I'm
little
not.
bit.
You worried about Big Ben?
Yeah.
When do you think he's gonna retire?
Next
every
week.
season, every offseason, he fucking retires.
He just gets confused. He doesn't understand. He forgets to buy the next year's calendar. So he's like, "What the fuck month?"
I
is
literally
it?
hate him with a fucking passion.
What?
Off the field, on the field, I love him.
I think he's going to
That's
die
reasonable.
first.
Yeah, you can't bring him down.
I think
No.
he'll die
Yeah.
before he retires.
Well,
No,
I
wrong.
remember
He
you-
almost quit 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he says that, but man, he's like the Terminator. He just
I
keeps
think he was
going- you know
fucking
what I
with
mean?
people.
He didn't even start playing until like week 6. He could
Yeah.
retire at any moment.
He has 7 braces on at any given time.
Yeah, I think his head falls off or something first. You know, he'll
Yeah.
get hit and something. He'll just die on the field.
so
Yeah.
good at football.
And then he's never played this bad at the beginning of the season, but I think he's coming back now. Like that, I remember you tweeting. He threw a fucking horrible ball like behind the.
You guys lost to the fucking Bears.
Yeah,
Like, you know how hard that is?
very hard.
Very hard.
No, we lose every year. Like you're 14.5 to the Green Bay. I knew wasn't happening.
Oh,
because
thanks.
The Steelers don't cover
Appreciate
against
that.
bad teams
Yeah,
ever.
appreciate that. That was a lock of the week.
They did cover, by the way.
When?
No, they didn't.
Not that week.
Oh, Pat's little fucking total points. Bet.
Home run. You're talking about a home run, you mean? Listen, if you listen to this show early, here is a super lock.
And go to betdsi.com and enter promo code TAKE.
Yep.
25.
Go to mybookie.ag and enter promo code PAT and get 50% bonus on your first
Okay.
thing.
Super lock.
Tiger Woods tomorrow
Yeah,
morning
this is not a
is
super
getting
lock.
3.5.
You made this bet because you watched a video where he twirled a club, and you're like, Tiger's back. I'm betting $1,000 on Tiger tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's
and that's
exactly
a lock.
how it went down.
Yeah, it's exactly in what? Probably a 30-second span.
Yeah.
30-second span. A video was shown to me. 2 videos were shown to me. He drains a 20-foot putt and puts his putter
didn't
to
even-
his side while he's watching, and then he hits that driver, and he's on a practice green with cameras on him, and he's peacocking right now, and he's going one-on-one against a guy
And
tomorrow.
you didn't even understand the bet. I had to explain to you
I
what
still
you
don't know
bet
what
on.
I bet.
You're like,
still
what is
don't-
plus 3.5?
You just know that you bet on Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods
That's
is going
good
to
enough for
win,
me.
and I know he's getting something too.
Yes.
Like I know he's starting out with an advantage.
Here's the thing.
He is peacocking.
I'm going to bet it
so
too now. I'll bet it
fucking
too. You know
hard.
what? We'll watch
You
it
have
tomorrow.
to. You have to. Here's
12:05
We'll watch it
tomorrow.
tomorrow. All right, we'll
Here's
watch
why.
it together.
All right,
I'll bet it.
If you bet Tiger Woods and you lose, it's like shit. You know, I probably shouldn't have bet Tiger Woods. It's kind of bad. If you don't bet Tiger Woods and he wins, you will never live with yourself.
Never.
That's-
Ooh, why don't
Yeah,
you? You
you
know
have
what? Here's what we
The
do.
He
whole
didn't look
office-
in the fucking
whole
mirror.
office bets in tomorrow.
Put the bet in for me. Future Big Cat will pay you if I lose.
I'm at my max there.
Oh, put another one in.
I've heard this doubling your limit thing is a nightmare, which I've done to
It's
a
a
guy.
constant. The text messages between me and my bookie, like, "Hey, can you bump up the limit? Can you bump up the
Hey,
limit?"
cuz, I
When it's
feel
like
good about
Tuesday
something.
morning. I'm like, "Hey, man, I got some futures in, so all my money's tied up."
I'm not very
Really, I
liquid
just
right
lost
now, yeah.
everything on Monday Night Football.
These are the bets, and I've been saying it for weeks on this show. I know you listen all
This
the
is not
fucking
true.
time.
You were like a little deer that just found one bet, and you're like, "This is free money." Do you know how many times I've figured out gambling?
That's what everybody
A
says.
billion.
Everybody says that.
You
but-
will lose when you bet these total points.
Okay.
You will end up losing.
All right, but anyways, the Patriots this weekend, whoever, whatever, whenever, their team total points, bet the over.
They're playing the Bills. We're going to be there in
Bet
Buffalo.
the
Thanks,
over.
Science.
Because Big Cat and PFT are about to do damage to Bills Mafia out in the parking lot. It's not going to be as rowdy because people are going to be stuck outside going through tables with the Part of My Take team and Zions. So that means by far, for sure, the coach that put in that white guy that threw 5 interceptions in the first half.
McDermott, it wasn't a bad decision. He just regrets the result.
Yeah, of course. That's every
He
single
made some
decision
good
you make in your
throws.
life, by the way.
He made some good throws.
Only one ball hit the ground.
Yeah, there we go.
And he put a spark to his team because they went and they won the
Correct.
next week.
Agree. Cool. Tom Brady and Josh McDaniels are going to figure that motherfucker's team out, and they're going to score more points than whatever Vegas thinks
Also,
they're going to score.
McDermott is the guy that took ping pong tables and pool tables and every fun thing out of the locker room.
We had that move too. So we had cornhole in there. We had a ping pong table in there. It was like guys used to.
Distractions.
That's exactly what some dumbass said. Instead of like, hey, you guys have like an hour and a half, 2 hours of downtime that we just waste every day. Maybe you guys have something to do with each other. You could become friends. But no, that time should be study film. Listen, this isn't my decision, but I think what we should do now is we should study more film. Those times where you're throwing the beanbags into the cornhole boards, look at your iPads instead.
Well, it's like we have a ping pong table here, but we only put our equipment on it.
It's a
And
table.
we don't turn our TVs
Table,
on. No
right.
distractions here.
Yes.
So
Right.
it's,
Correct.
it's all
That's-
business.
that is
There's
the
just
truth.
always a basketball being dribbled. No
Yes.
distractions.
No, not all the time. The basketball court comes in.
We want rematch, by the way, after the show.
You don't. You
It
got.
doesn't matter. It really never matters.
You want to move the 15-foot mark?
Yeah, man. You're making tips that and you're not even jumping. Like
Okay, whatever. I told you it takes a little bit longer for me to get off the ground.
you're 32 now.
Yeah, have you seen his body? He's got low legs.
Yeah,
So it's not optical illusion.
Gravity takes a toll on a man like me.
Of course.
You wouldn't know. It's like that the movie with what's the where they time travel different planets.
Benjamin Button.
No,
the little dog.
the fucking
It's that little dog.
Interstellar. I'm living on the planet that has like 5 times gravity.
What is it, Mr. Peabody? The little dog, the traveler?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good movie. Underrated movie.
That's Rocking Bullwinkle.
You know that
too,
dog
right?
never got spayed or neutered?
Oh, Bob Barker.
He was
would be
fucking going
ashamed.
around
Yeah,
just
that dog
having
fucks.
puppies everywhere.
Oh man,
Yeah.
space dogs.
Space puppies. I like
Shit.
It's like your dad, bro.
Yeah, just like my dad.
it. Space Bud.
I don't even get that joke.
Sean was born 9 months after Valentine's Day. too.
Ooh, Irish twins.
Yeah, my dad.
Oh
just
wait,
kept
oh no,
going.
there's not another
He's
one.
Irish twins with Cupid.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
I like what you did there because the bow and arrow thing with the heart.
Uh-huh.
Production notes, do an ad lib. Okay, that's on me.
Ron Burgundy right there.
Can you please? I'm about to start.
Okay, if you want to buy Zions, you go to Zions.com. 20% off.
Tell you
Put
what,
promo code PMT.
I actually have a special deal for you guys. Go to barstoolsports.com and click on podcast and subscribe to Pardon My Take.
One-time only. This is a one-time only deal.
It's free.
Act
right
now. It will be not free.
Actually, it's not free. Mail us $5
Yeah.
Okay.
and subscribe.
Okay, we'll edit back in right here. Looking good doesn't need to cost a fortune. 5-4 Club is revolutionizing the way men shop. Each month, they send you a curated package of clothes that are handpicked to match your style. They know what they're doing, so if you don't, that's completely okay. Diggs, you love 5-4 Club.
Love it.
How do they make you feel?
So good.
How do they make you look?
So good.
How do you do you that's about all I got. You can pause or cancel this subscription anytime you want. So if for some reason you've got enough great clothes from them, you look damn good and you don't need another box to come, you say, hey, I'm done for a little bit. Let me get you on the next one. They're cool with it. 5-4 Club doesn't want to interrupt. They just want to help you look good. You look good.
You feel good.
You feel good.
You play good.
You play good.
You
live
paid
good.
No, you all
I
fucked
had
it.
it.
You get
You all fucked it up. All of you.
Look
you
good,
parallel
feel
park,
good, play good, play good, pay
paid
good.
Pay good, live good, die good. Isn't that what we're all trying to do? We're
There
just-
we go.
Yeah. Deion Sanders, shout out. But what I'm talking about is that first part that gets that whole train running right there is the look good part. And you no longer have to even think about it. Let 5-4 Club send you curated packages of clothes that make you look incredible. Throw out the stigma that being well dressed will cost you a fortune. At 5-4 Club, they found a way to make great looking clothes affordable for everyone, not just some people.
everybody.
Have you? Wow.
Everybody looking good.
Body.
There are so many different bodies in it, every one of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them come. You got small little legs and you're 32 years old, but you're a big guy. They got you.
They got you.
They got you. Everybody. If you're a Capitals fan that looks like depression during the Stanley Cup time, no worries. 5-4 Club make you look good.
Yeah. Can you get Jinkos from there? Some clutch jeans.
Oh, how'd the clutch jeans work out for the Capitals?
We won a series. So
True.
beat the Maple Leafs.
What I think happens is the clutch jeans, although those are fantastic, I think if you really want this to be our year, like the Capitals have been saying for the last decade, I think you need to go directly to 5-4 Club. As a 5-4 Club member, you also receive up to 25% off items in their online shop and access to exclusive members-only items, free shipping, and size exchanges. 5-4 Club understands that your time is extremely valuable. Why waste it at the mall or wandering around in the stores? They've been leading menswear brand for over 15 years. You can trust them with your wardrobe. Trust them.
It's all about trust.
Why wouldn't you try?
Why wouldn't you try?
Why wouldn't you try?
Go to 54club.com right now and enter promo code Heartland, HEARTLAND, and they'll give you 50% off your first month's package. Here you go. Here you go. Don't pay the full price.
Here's half off.
Half off.
Half off.
We're going to make you look good, but for half the price.
Wow.
And,
wow.
and a free pair of sunglasses.
Unbelievable.
What?
Ooh,
I just lost mine.
we're
I just lost
You
mine.
just lost it.
You just realized you lost yours.
Are you coming to grips with
You're
it?
coming to it right now. You
Sean
just,
asked me 4 times this morning. He's like, "Hey, did I bring my sunglasses into the radio studio?" And then I caught him asking everyone else on the bus,
Like,
I'm
quietly,
like,
though.
Sean, just come to grips with the fact you fucking lost your sunglasses.
They're gone.
dude.
I had them last night.
and they're gone.
Yeah. By the way, are we where are we in the show right now? We're quarter way through.
2 hours in.
Okay, I was wanting to know. First quarter's over. Boom.
What's for dinner? What's the Indy?
Yeah. What are we ordering to here?
Q3. Hold on one second.
Okay.
What's the regional dish for Indianapolis?
That's 50% off your first package and free sunglasses at 54club, FIVEFOURCLUB.com, promo code Heartland, 54club.com, promo code Heartland, 50% off your first month's package, looking good, and decoration for your face. Sunglasses.
What should we order for dinner?
Mayonnaise casserole.
You should get
local specialty.
We're ordering it to here because we're gonna chill here and watch some basketball.
Yeah, you can do whatever. Hey, by the way, Mikasa e su casa here. You do whatever you want. Don't
So I
piss,
can piss in the sink.
Don't piss. We have
No.
toilets though. Like I understand in New York.
I might have clogged the women's bathroom. I walked away from it. I was like, I'll come back later. The middle one.
Revisit.
I walked in on that.
Is it still
Yeah.
clogged?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have not gone to the revisit.
So
part
there were
yet.
2 of you in the women's restroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Vibs is. I
Vibs
mean,
is
like,
so
yeah,
clean.
yeah.
Our one female employee is sick today, so it's fine.
Yeah. I'm using the women's bathroom.
There's an HR thing in here somewhere, but like him clogging the women's toilet, obviously,
There's
just
3 of them.
that's a big cat move, right?
Yeah, well, no, listen. I
But
didn't
out of
clog
nowhere,
it. I didn't
Vibs,
cl-
I
it's
saw you doing.
It's temporarily clogged. I said I was going to revisit.
It's
I have
50%
not had
off
a
right now.
chance to go revisit.
It's 50% off.
You
that
plunged
thing.
my
I
shit.
flushed it,
Oh,
and it went
nice.
down.
Oh, boom. See, it was
Wow.
one of those things where it was.
You didn't flush your shit.
No. Okay, I'll
Hey, you
explain it.
fucking
I'll
barbarian.
explain it. RV life does a number on your body, so it was one of those ones.
Nothing to do with Taco Bell.
Lot of wipes.
Nothing, not
not
placebo.
Taco
Taco Bell is a
lot of
placebo.
wipes, a lot of wipes, and the flushes had caught up on me. So I did like 3 flushes in a row in like
Yeah,
a
the
minute
water
and a half,
died. Yeah.
and then I was like, all right, I'll come back later. Vibs,
Let it
handle
settle.
I'm going to
a
say
little
this
bit,
right
you go
now.
back.
Vibs is a pretty big cat fan. There's a very good chance that never got flushed, and your shit is sitting in a thermos
There
somewhere
we
in
go.
his
You
backpack.
can have that. You can have that.
Jar.
That's
Vibs,
what I'm
if
talking
you
about.
want it, if you
By
stick
the way-
around long enough, you can watch.
By the way,
in the sink later.
that's what I was talking about earlier with the ranking thing. Like what just happened there, because that is a feasible option.
No, Vibs is my guy now because Vibs is technically my plunger. Like he's just gonna. I'm gonna just shit all week and be like, Vibs, can you go flush that? And well, it's a little fucking tag team.
Have you ever?
It's not
have
really
you ever,
a
like,
tag team,
let
by
it
the way. It's
settle?
more like an employee.
You just let it settle down in the toilet for a while, and then you go back and you shit on it again.
Yeah.
And then the weight of your new shit.
yeah.
Here's
the
something.
hole.
This is like
here's,
dropping the rock in the water before you jump
Exactly.
off the bridge.
here's something that might put me out on an island.
Here's a good one too, real quick.
Okay.
You ever get so hungover that you wake up in the morning and you're like so miserable, and you go into the bathroom. You're like, man, I gotta fall back asleep, and you go ahead and decide to masturbate into the toilet to make you relax. So then you go back
you
to
bump
bed.
in yourself.
You go back to bed, you fall asleep, and then you wake up like an hour later and you got bad shits and you shit, and then you look down the toilet and you see semen in your shit.
Okay, so that was Pat's island. I was gonna go a different
I
direction.
sent a real text message to
Yeah.
Nick Moraldo, who was in Canada with me when this happened. I go, bro, there is semen in my shit right now. What went down last night? and they texted me back. They were like, it's a Canadian Sunday, bro. That's what they called
Don't
me.
worry about it. Don't ask.
It wasn't until we got all the way back to Pittsburgh. Like, my friends believed for a while in meat. I was 100% sold that
Shit went down.
there was semen in my shit, just like for some reason. I don't know how it got there. And then I remember that I masturbated and fell back asleep. It was a big moment for me about me. It was a big moment
is
for
a big
me
one.
about me.
That is a big one.
I like that you were open about it though. Like
Yeah.
you saw it and you were like, you know what? I'm gonna ask this guy.
Yeah.
And everything went down.
Well, I needed to know. Like, guys, you
Did I
were with
get
me
did I
last
get
night.
power bottom last night? Did somebody butt fuck me?
Real
Canada's
talk.
wild,
I
bro.
wasn't there.
Canada is wild.
Do you guys all, when you take a shit, you look at it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. So I'm
Every
not
time.
on an island. You got to see what you did.
Yeah, and I stand up to wipe too because people are talking about reaching into the
That's
hole.
not possible.
Like, how are your legs that
You
small?
stand up.
I used to
So
stand.
you walk around with shit in your butt all day.
No, I stand up.
No, you don't get your butt clean when you stand up.
Oh, you don't look at your like? Yeah, I do. I
no,
look,
you don't. I guarantee you, you do, if you sat down and wiped right now, there'd be shit in your butt.
for sure. I was in the RV all day. That's why I didn't
No,
eat Taco
you
Bell
do
because I'm
not.
have
You
monkey
stand,
butt
you
right
need to
now.
spread.
Two
You don't get it
standards.
clean.
When you're
standards,
seated,
patent
it
bibs.
spreads the
Yeah,
asshole out.
exactly. You sit or stand.
Stand.
Two standards, patent
Yeah.
bibs.
What do you sit?
No, you lean forward.
You
Yeah.
lean to the side.
No, I stand
I used
leg
to
on
stand.
toilet.
No.
So what are you talking about? Spread.
Wait, you're doing fucking calisthenics
I go
in
like
the bathroom?
yoga. What are you talking about? You small legged
and Vibs,
motherfuckers.
not so
you ain't
different
never
after all.
Hey, PFT walks tall. Don't say he's short.
But listen, you go leg up on toilet.
Excuse me?
Open
Or
that
you could
thing
just
wide.
sit.
Yeah.
I can't sit and turn. It's gonna bust the fuck. Listen, I've been on a toilet seat that is busted because I'm a
happened
fat
to me.
bottom.
But
dude.
look how wide he is, though, from pocket
like,
to pocket.
Think about me
That's
trying. It's
not
no
a lot
way.
of toilets covering that.
No way.
Is it like a Division I athlete thing that we have to stand?
All right, this show's about done. This show's about done.
I was a lifetime standard before I got to college, right? I never knew there was another way. It's like a dog. If you see a
I don't know
male,
how you guys balance.
if
What do you do? Balance on the edge?
A male dog doesn't ever lift its leg until it sees another male dog do it. I went to college. I walked through the bathroom stall, right? I'm walking through the stall, and there's a guy taking a shit, and then I hear him wiping his ass, and a light bulb went on. I was like, you can sit and wipe
Yeah.
your ass. This is unbelievable. And it changed my life. From that point on, I never
No,
stood
I
again.
just tried. I tried
No,
it.
you haven't.
How do you balance on the side
It's
of the?
not hard.
Well, I'll
I
go in
don't-
the bathroom after the
Yeah,
show.
we'll
You
show
just balance, you
We
grab
will
your
not.
nuts.
Be
Yeah,
an
we
athlete,
will.
Pat. Be an athlete.
I'm
Seriously.
trying to. That's why I got to get my yoga situation.
Sitting while wiping, get involved. Call your senator.
Write your congressman.
Your
All right.
ass doesn't come off the seat. You just fucking.
Yeah.
There's no way I can get my hand in
Whoa,
the
whoa,
toilet.
whoa, whoa! What did you just?
He
do?
went
Yeah.
between his
You went
legs.
between your legs.
Oh yeah.
No way you put your hand in the hot zone, guys. No way, that's the hot zone.
That was wild.
I go,
no
I,
way.
I go either way. I go front sometimes. I go
No
back.
way.
You're leaving fecal matter on your
So
ball
wait,
sack.
so wait, what, you wipe, you don't look, you just wipe and
You
throw?
do you ever get your knuckles on the fucking water?
No.
Yeah, okay, that's a lie.
If you reach between your legs, you're going from your spine to your ball sack.
Yeah.
But when you reach from the outside, you're going from ball sack to the spine. That's
Oh
the
my
clean
God.
wipe.
Your
Grundle's a
Wipe
bad
out.
situation.
You go back to front.
Bro,
Oh,
first
man.
of all, you don't go all the way to your nuts. Your asshole is this big.
Yeah,
I have a hemorrhoid. It's a little larger.
I don't have that
Poopy
problem.
Grundle.
You should
And,
think
and
about
when
it.
you
Poopy
sit down,
Grundle.
your ass spreads apart.
No.
You know, I don't got shit all on the inside of my butt cheeks.
Yeah.
You don't know.
No, you don't have it on your butt cheeks. You have it on your taint.
Yeah.
It's just
No.
shit everywhere.
Yeah, you do. That's
You
a
guys wanna
sad.
see
Wipe
my
your
taint?
taint. Yeah, wipe it right now.
You guys want to see it?
Yeah,
No.
wipe it.
No.
your tank.
All right, everybody get in line. Everyone gets one wipe. Everybody knows the rules, and we see what everyone's walking around with.
By the way, I have so many questions. How do you go through the legs?
Oh yeah, I'm lazy as fuck.
That is so dangerous, though. Like, how do you do that?
Dangerous.
That is a dangerous
That's a
move.
dangerous move. Like, you got to turn your hand
it's a good
sideways
dangerous-
to
No,
sneak through.
I'm with him. It's exhilarating. I don't do it every time, but if I'm looking to like switch things up on myself, if it's my anniversary with myself, I'll try a new position, pull the balls to the side,
Yeah.
swipe it up.
No
swipe
chance
up.
I get through there.
Swipe up.
Swipe up.
Swipe up.
Swipe up.
By the way, 0% sale right now on all items at barstoolsports.com/store. 0% off.
Limited time only too.
Yeah.
0%
Yes.
off. Everything must go. Mm-hmm. All right, it's been a fun week. I appreciate you guys.
Is that the show?
Yep.
I thought that was we're still in
we
the pre-show. Yeah, roll the music. Pre-show is over.
Hey, hit the music.
All right, welcome to the
McAfee
Pat
made
McAfee
a
show.
woman laugh so hard she pooped.
Shitter pants.
Shit her pants. What else we got? Let's give a little like preview. What else we're gonna do this week?
Okay, so
Are we tailgating?
the part
Good
of my
idea.
take, we will be with a lot of natural light on Saturday from 4 to 6 at Kilroy's downtown Indianapolis, Indiana for the Big Ten game,
Get involved.
which should be exhilarating.
Yikes.
Get a Fuego box.
Do you
Come
think?
down
Do
there.
you think the Badgers have a chance?
I have no idea. I don't pay
you don't
attention
pay
to college
attention.
football at all. I was a college
no,
football analyst.
No, Diggs just
Former
said
college
no.
football
Diggs
analyst.
said no.
I was a fired college
Diggs said
football
no.
Too many
Hit me
white
hard
guys.
no.
Too many white guys.
What's
Every
that
year,
supposed to
though,
mean?
Wisconsin has too many white guys.
Yeah, and they always lose in the
What's
Big Ten
that supposed to
championship.
mean?
Yeah, they had Russell Wilson, though, too. A monster of a player.
Yeah.
All white guys.
They have some good running
Who are
backs.
they playing? Who the
Oh,
fuck
we're
are
gonna
they
do.
playing?
Ohio
We're gonna,
State.
we're gonna do Larry.
Oh, you're fucked. Dude.
Last time they played a backup quarterback, didn't go so well.
All right. Okay. Thanks. We don't need any more analysis out of you, Diggs.
The,
we're gonna do the Larry's picks here.
Yep, we're gonna get sugar gliders involved. I do believe.
We're gonna
And
do
Vibs' dogs?
And Vibs' dogs. We're gonna do.
No, Vibbs is just doing that because he turns his place into a doggy daycare whenever I'm not here. So I leave the office for 2 days.
His dog has anxiety, bro.
Who gives a fuck about that little cute ass dog that he brings in here and makes everybody
Got
happy?
anxiety.
It's such a happy, loving dog.
Yeah.
It's so hard not to hate. Like
So Larry's picks. We're gonna do Heartland Radio
Snipe
on
Sully, probably
Friday.
next Monday's episode of Heartland Radio. Part of my take will be on there. Snipe
what
Sully.
else we
Your
got?
hockey podcast?
Snipe Sully, yeah.
Sully,
You're going to be
okay.
on Snipe Sully. We're going to play a basketball game
Yes.
Morty's After Dark. Don't forget.
Thursday night.
We're doing
Yeah.
pick'em.
Pick 'em. We're doing the Diggs is gonna be on Barstool. Pick 'em. We'll have Rico Bosco call in.
Yeah, we got a busy next couple of days. That is all going to be capped off with an incredible Wisconsin win at the Big Ten
Let's
Championship.
go.
Downtown
Let's go.
Indianapolis. Come fucks with us from 4 to 6 at Kilroy's with Natural Light. From myself at PFT Commenter, at the Jeff Vibert, at Tactical Diggs, at Todd McComas, at Sean Latham, at Nick Morotto, at Hen_Ease, at Barstool Big Cat, at Ty Schmidt, at Foxy, at Evan Foxy. Such a rough name.
You really fucked up the last one, huh? You were on a roll.
Yeah.
No, that's because that name has me in a complete.
It's
pretzel.
unsettling to say.
Every
Yeah.
time he just changed it to that one day out of nowhere, and he like interrupted me. And was like, Foxy. I'm like, whoa.
That's a much better name, though. Foxy.
All right, let's go play some basketball.
All right. Hey, I appreciate y'all for listening. We're 100 into this thing. I'm very thankful to Big Cat for getting me involved in this whole thing.
Get involved.
You are the middleman for this whole thing. Get involved. And I'm thanking you to everybody who listens, everybody that participates with this shit. Tweet me, at me. Go to Fuego Bucks.
Go to buyzions.com.
Fuck a Buy
Just science,
Zions. I don't
just
give
science.
a fuck about a Buy Zions, by the way.
Go to part of my take.
You should
the Barstool
definitely
Sports app.
subscribe to
Subscribe.
Pardon My Take.
Go
for
to
sure.
Heartland Radio.
Best sports podcast on earth. And then you can subscribe to Heartland Radio, also on barstoolsports.com. And that's in the comedy section. And then every other one that you subscribe to via ESPN probably got laid off. Had to do it. All right. Have a great day.
Love you guys.
I feel bad. I'm sorry that a lot of families got laid off. That's terrible. But boy, this karma thing's pretty awesome.